it's a big jolt for the ruling Saffron party. TDP pulls out of NDA. Chandrababu Naidu's party to move no confidence motion against the government in the parliament. Ruchi has the latest.
Absolutely. Now, this is clearly looking as a big trouble for not, just the Bharatiya Janata Party, but also the NDA alliance. Remember, just yesterday, the YSR Congress had submitted a request. I was talking about how they will today submit a request, which they have done, for a notice for no confidence motion against the Modi government for its refusal to grant a special category status to Andhra Pradesh. Remember, as we've been telling you, this is the first such move that we have seen under the NDA tenure, and also it sets a stage for a wider tiff of sorts with all the opposition parties coming together. Also remember, the TDP has pulled out of the NDA alliance, and now it needs to be seen how all the other parties will cobble up support against the BJP. What we are given to understand so far among the opposition parties, the Congress party, which is of course the largest party in terms of the numbers among the opposition parties, will be supporting the no confidence motion. Also National Conference, the BSP, SP, DMK, NCP, the left parties, and also AIMIM. We are, of course, given to understand that the BJP will also reach out to its other allies, which is the Akali Dal as well as JDU, who will be backing the BJP. But yes, it is important to note the way the politics and the political situation is really developing as far as this budget session of the Parliament is concerned.
Right. Thanks a lot, Ruchi, for joining us with that. So that's the latest coming in from Parliament. Suddenly, 2019 not looking as easy as everyone had assumed. These are the reactions that have been coming in from Parliament.
Took a decision in the Politburo that we will come back from the NDA because there is no justice for us for the last 4 years. Even in the final budget also, they have not mentioned anything for Andhra Pradesh, for development of Andhra Pradesh. So we are coming out from the NDA and we are moving the no confidence motion also today.
They're trying to replicate what they've done in Northeast and what they've done in Tamil Nadu by encouraging small parties, new parties to come in against their allies and also to break up their allies. We're not going to allow this to happen in Andhra. But it looks like the YSRCP and the Janasena are falling for their trap. They are all colluding with the BJP.
And we hope all other parties also will come to rescue of Andhra Pradesh people. We are asking only just demands which they have promised at the time of state reorganization.
Let's get in some political reaction as well. Sagarika Ghosh, consulting editor at Times of India, is now joining us. Sagarika, what do you make of the latest development?
Well, you see, it points to the larger restiveness of the BJP allies, which is a very worrying trend for the BJP. Now, as far as Mr. Chandrababu Naidu and the Telugu Desam party is concerned, as you know, he is under intense pressure in his home state of Andhra Pradesh because his opposition, the YSR Congress led by Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, has been sniping at him continuously, saying that Mr. Chandrababu Naidu has failed, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu has failed to bring special status to Andhra, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu has failed to bring benefits to Andhra, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu is not leveraging the central government. So Mr. Chandrababu Naidu is under intense pressure in his own home state from Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy's YSR Congress. Now, as you know, the YSR Congress also yesterday threatened to bring a no confidence motion against the Modi government. So now the TDP, by bringing a no confidence motion today, is trying to preempt the YSR Congress. So this is about the kind of political rivalry that is existing in Andhra Pradesh at the moment. Remember, Andhra Pradesh is up for elections next year. There are 175 Vidhan Sabha seats at stake, 25 Lok Sabha seats at stake. So Mr. Chandrababu Naidu cannot let the highly emotive issue of Andhra pride be taken away from him. So he is under intense pressure from Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy's opposition to stand up for Andhra Pradesh and stand up for Andhra pride. Now, as far as the BJP is concerned, they have no stakes in Andhra. In the 2014 election, the BJP won just 2 seats in Andhra. So they're very happy to let Mr. Chandrababu Naidu and the TDP go, because as far as the BJP is concerned, it has nothing to lose. In fact, Andhra could be a growth area for the BJP. Plus, you see, there is no personal chemistry between Mr. Chandrababu Naidu and Mr. Narendra Modi in the way there was between Mr. Chandrababu Naidu and Mr. Vajpayee. From 1999 to 2004, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu and Mr. Vajpayee enjoyed close relations. Mr. Vajpayee was a coalition government. Right.
Right. Sagrika, hi, it's Nayantara. Sorry to interrupt there. The point is that, we're also talking at a time when the markets are trading. And in fact, if you look at what's happening in the Nifty and the markets, they're the day's lows. Now, I think it's a pretty open secret that the markets as well as investors, like the BJP, they were in favor of the saffron surge, which suddenly is not looking as the way it was maybe a few weeks ago. This week we've seen what happened, the buy polls, now you've got TDP pulling out. So if I were to talk to you from that perspective as well, and what this could mean for the markets, for the pace of reforms, whether structural reforms will still take place till 2019, do you think all of that is now coming under threat and maybe it's time now for appeasement politics?
Nayantara, for the markets and the reform process ultimately will have to bend before the will of the Indian people and Indian democracy. What's happening at the moment is that we're seeing a situation where the BJP, for some reason, has actually failed to reach out to its crucial ally, the TDP. Now, the TDP, as you know, has been demonstrating, for a while now. In the last parliament session, the earlier half of the budget session, the TDP was protesting. This time they've been protesting. Now, the question has to be asked of the government that why have they not reached out to Chandrababu Naidu? Why have they not reached out to the TDP? Why have these special packages been given? And as far as the stability of the government, I think for the moment, we don't have anything to worry. I think the numbers are with the BJP and Mr. Narendra Modi. I think, of course, after the by-poll, the strength of the BJP has come down. As you know, the strength of the BJP is now just 274. That's just 2 ahead of the halfway mark of 272. But for the moment, I think even the opposition knows that the numbers are with Mr. Narendra Modi. Mr. Narendra Modi does remain a highly popular leader across India. The BJP is confident of Mr. Narendra Modi's vote-catching charisma, which is why the BJP, perhaps feels it doesn't need to reach out to allies, because we're seeing a very confident BJP here. We're seeing a BJP which really doesn't want to even appease its allies. So,
but Sagrika, do you think that's a very fair allegation that it did not reach out to TDP? And I'll tell you why I'm asking you this question. We did see a slew of meetings that took place. I remember on one occasion how the finance minister on the floor of the House said he had a meeting with the TDP and he had to make sure he was on time for it. We saw that press conference also on how the TDP was actually getting the same as it would have got as a special status, that, it was just not being called a special status, but it was getting the kind of money it would have got as a special status as well. And what exactly is Chandrababu Naidu doing? How is he now going to get the money by pulling out of the NDA? And what happens to the people of Andhra?
No, very good point again, Nayantara, because of course, Mr. Chandrababu Naidu has got 12,600 crore. He's been accommodated in the Niti Aayog, in the Swachh Bharat scheme. You could well argue, as you are, that the BJP has gone out of its way, that the government has tried to reach out to Chandrababu Naidu. But as I said, Chandrababu Naidu is under intense pressure in his own home state. You see, Jagan Reddy is putting him under intense pressure that he has not been able to get what is called the special status for Andhra. And this is a huge issue in Andhra Pradesh. After the bifurcation of Andhra, the Andhra pride, the rebuilding of Andhra, the sort of getting the special status for Andhra. This is a highly emotional issue in the truncated Andhra Pradesh. So Jagan Mohan Reddy, who has been on this march for 3 months, who has been putting Chandrababu Naidu under intense pressure, saying he's failed, he's not got anything, he's not been leveraging with the center, he's not been able to get anything from the center. You see, he's fighting his own survival back home. He's fighting for his own political space back home. Remember, he has got 16 seats in the Lok Sabha, but the YSR Congress has got 9 seats. So the YSR Congress is a close rival of his. So I think this has a lot to do with the kind of political pressure that Mr. Chandrababu Naidu finds himself in Andhra Pradesh at home.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for taking out time for us. Always good to get perspective. Of course, that was some perspective coming in as far as the political development is concerned, and nevertheless, it's an important one.